going on today, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jay. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Today I'm checking out a guitar brand that I've never checked out before, and to be quite honest, I've only ever seen this guitar brand showcased on one other YouTube channel ever, which is kind of odd. Anyhow, this is the Legator. This is a combination between Legato and Skeletor. This is the N6SS. That's a very simple model name. I like it. The N stands for Ninja. 6 obviously is because it's a 6-string model, and the SS stands for Super Shredder, which this guitar certainly is catered towards. Now, first off, this is a very well-built guitar for a very affordable price. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the specifications of this guitar. So this is a mahogany body. It's got a 3-piece maple neck. You've got an ebony fingerboard, stainless steel frets, which is amazing. And then you've got this nice poplar burl top. This is the blue burl. It also comes in a black and a magenta burl. They're all nice colors, honestly. And most of the electronics and the hardware on this guitar are Legator proprietary branded stuff. So first off, at the headstock, you've got these Legator branded locking tuners. They look a whole lot like hip shots to me. I don't know. And then you've got short posts for those tuners, which makes a whole lot of sense. It's less material. It sticks out less. All manufacturers need to do that. Short posts. Thank you. You've got a tilted headstock here, kind of similar to an Ibanez style headstock, and because it's tilted, you've got the volute here built in to help stabilize at the nut there so that you don't get headstock breakage. Gibson, take note. So these pickups are Legator branded pickups. They're passive pickups, but they're ceramic magnets, so they have a little bit of the characteristic of a higher output active pickup. They sound pretty good, especially with the high gain tones. You've got a nice 5-way selector switch, volume, tone knob, that's it. No push-pull, no split coil stuff, but the 5-way selector gets you enough tones. I'm pretty good with that, quite honestly. I like the split coil stuff, but sometimes too many options is just too much, and you get that option paralysis thing. The bridge here oddly looks a whole lot like a Hipshot bridge, but it's Legator branded again. It's a brass bridge, so apparently it's just painted black. Here we have the proper placement for the truss rod adjustment wheel. Instead of being up there, we have to fiddle with it. You just stick a little tool in there and twist it, you're good to go. The stainless steel frets, I really can't believe that they've got a guitar in this price range with stainless steel frets, and the fret ends are perfect. They did a really good job. Any manufacturer that's making a guitar that costs $500 or more, $400 or more, the fret ends, whether they're stainless steel or not, should be well filed and smooth. That's just, why would you play guitar if they're not? So that needs to be like the first thing you learn on day one when you work in the manufacturing facility at a guitar company, is learn how to file the frets. And they've done a good job here. We've got mother of pearl inlays. They're calling these diamond shape on the website. They're more like parallelograms, which is an odd shape choice, but whatever, they look good. Mother of pearl is nice and shiny, so that's cool. This guitar comes in at about 7 to 7.5 pounds, so it's very comfortable. It's not too heavy. Of course, the bridge is a string through bridge, so you've got that nice tuning stability there. And I have to say that when I first pulled this guitar out of the box to kind of check it out, it was already set up completely the way I like it, which is incredible. The neck was like dead arrow straight. The action is really low, how I like it, and yet there's still no fret buzz, which that kind of tells me that, the fret job that they did on this guitar was really good. It was really exceptional because there's no buzzing frets, there's no dead spots anywhere. The guitar just sings out whatever register you're playing in. It's really, really nice. This neck is a pretty thin neck, but it's not wizard thin. It's probably, if I had to guess, probably 19 to 20 millimeters, that range. And the shape is kind of an in-between shape. It's kind of between a modern C and a modern D. It's not quite a D shape because I don't feel that kind of flat spot in the middle, but it does kind of soften up a little bit before it goes back into the shoulders. So it's just like I said, kind of right in between a C and a D shape. Very, very comfortable, extremely smooth and fast. I really like playing this guitar. And I just found that right off the bat, as soon as you have it on your lap or you just start playing it, you immediately want to start doing your shred licks because it's just made for that kind of vibe. It just feels that way. It feels fast. The heel joint is a little bit different from what I'm used to seeing, but it is kind of angled in. It's sloped inward, so that does help to get your hand up there in the higher fret access. And yes, you can get the 24th fret, no problem. Yeah, what else can I say about this guitar? It's just really, really nice. I think it's funny that we haven't seen more of this brand in the YouTube guitar community. At least I haven't come across it much. I don't really know why. I had to do a little research, i.e. I pulled up their website, and it turns out the company was created in 2012, so it's about 13 years old now, and they just don't have a lot of market exposure as far as I can tell. For whatever reason, maybe they don't have a lot of capitalization to kind of flood the market with their gear, or they just kind of like to do small batches of the builds. I really don't know, but for whatever reason, you just don't see too much of this brand around. If I had to compare this guitar to some other brand, probably would put it in the Ibanez premium tier, that kind of same quality, and which is really nice because Ibanez's, premiums usually go for $1,000 on up, generally speaking, and this guitar here lists currently in the US for $729. That price is extremely affordable, I would say, for this quality of an instrument. I would really like to see more of this kind of thing coming out of their factories. Hopefully we'll see some more Legator stuff. I'm definitely going to check out some more of their stuff on my channel because I feel like that there's just a whole glut of other brands out there that we don't get to see, that we see all the time, and then something like this we don't see very often. From what I understand, Legator is primarily into some of the pushing the boundaries, I would say, as far as guitar builds. They do mostly multi-scale stuff. They do 7, 8, 9 string versions of some of their guitars. They've got some really gorgeous different tops and finishes, but this one here is kind of on the lower end of the spectrum, and there's nothing low end about this guitar whatsoever. This thing just plays like a dream. So we're gonna check out some sound samples now. I didn't really do a demo track for this guitar, but I do have some riffs written, so we're gonna check those out real quick. All right, so this guitar brand is not available on all of the major guitar websites, but it is available on Zounds.com. So if you want to check this out in detail and perhaps maybe check one out for yourself, there's a link down below. And if you do use my links and make a purchase from Zounds, no matter what you buy, a very small percentage of that comes back to the channel. So that's one way that you can help to support me in my quest to make this kind of my full-time career as I build up the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys, if you've done that already. And if you haven't, check out those links. Thanks a lot for all of your help, guys. Make sure that you hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, guys, I'm out of here. See ya!